everybody, welcome back to Crowd Built Garage. Today we're going to go get our next project vehicle. It's the Suzuki Sidekick that I told you about. Of course it has to be raining. We just got back from a trip to Sedona, the Grand Canyon. If you guys are following the community part of it, you can see in there a couple of the pictures that we took. I'm going to add a couple more. We're going to go get this car today, check it out, walk you through it, drag it home, and then clean it up a little bit, see what needs to be done, see what doesn't need to be done. I already know the motor's locked up. Pretty sure I twisted the crankshaft bolt trying to spin it free, and I don't really want to shear that off because I'd like to take it apart, you know. But we're gonna get it home, clean it up, see what we need to get. Found an engine. It's, you know, it's 8 hours away. Don't you pull out in front of me. It's 8 hours away, so I might try to cannonball that back and forth in a day. Once I got to get that F-150 going first, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm trying to see what it costs for them to ship it, but not real sure which route we're gonna take yet. Be kind of fun to cannonball that trip, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. That's kind of it's a long day of driving. Anyway, the car right now is stored out at my in-laws' place, so I probably should have called and told them we were coming, but that's not who I am. So I'm just gonna pop out there, just cruise out in the field. He'll probably show up. Actually, I know he'll show up, and get it up on the tow dolly and drag her home, see what we got. It's been sitting out here for probably better part of 5 years, maybe a little more, so I have no idea what this thing looks like. I know when I brought it out here, the front bumper was I think it was cracked. The fender got a little kiss to it, and I think the mirror was busted off. Since it's been out there, I'm pretty sure he told me that when they were mowing the field, rock went up and put a nice little shatter in the windshield, which is great. But I know a guy, and when we get to that point, we'll slap a windshield in it. But as for now, we're just gonna get it up and running. And I'd asked, you know, what you guys thought I should do with this thing, and to start off, we're just gonna get it running. We'll probably put a stock motor in this one, unless I get a wild hair to put something crazy in it. But it's still got to be a small motor, so preferably aluminum block, just because it's be lighter for this little tiny chassis. But we'll see what we get when we get there. Like I said, a drop-in motor, I think it's going to cost me under 600 bucks plus shipping. Unless I drive, then it's going to be plus fuel, and you know, at least in Idaho, fuel is a good price. Here in most of the great Northwest, it's pretty freaking terrible. So anyway, got an idea in my head. You know, I only got one comment back on what we should do with it, but you guys haven't seen it yet, and there's not very many subscribers yet, so I don't expect it to get too out of hand. But we were out there in Sedona, and there was 6 trails that you could take vehicles through, and 3 of them were good enough to take a stock vehicle through. We had rented a Jeep Wrangler, you know, steel me red, the one color I asked to not get, but that's the only Jeep that they had. So we took it through just to what's that, the Devil's Bridge, and it was pretty hairy for that thing. I mean, it wasn't my vehicle. I didn't want to be hard on it. I didn't want to break anything. But as far as, you know, if I were to take my truck through, it would have been a night and day difference. So I thought maybe we just turn this one into some kind of a little good all-around wheeler that could maybe, it's not going to keep up speed-wise with like a side-by-side or anything like that, but it'd be kind of cool to have something that's, you know, soft suspension for crawling around on stuff like that, maybe quick disconnects and solid axles. I haven't decided yet. Like, I don't know how much of a pain in the ass this thing's going to be. I can tell you, it's probably not going to be the easiest thing I've ever done. And after the last video, it's funny because my brother actually commented, or he texted me on the side. He's like, "Hey, I got a lift you can use." And so it's one of those, I forget the name of it now, but it's the portable one. You just kind of slide up to your frame rails and whatnot. And I thought, hey, that would be a good idea. Let's we'll go get that hopefully this week, and you know, maybe take you for a walk around. He's got a super light that he built, and thing's pretty rad. It's just in gel coat right now, but you know, all the hands on deck that were on this thing, it turned out pretty rad. We took it to Cars and Coffee, and it's like the whole parking lot just swarmed, you know. And I pulled up in my regular old Corvette, and like nobody really looked at it besides the other Corvette guys that were there. Anyway, just pulling up to the in-laws' house. I'm gonna run in and talk to them real quick so they don't think someone's out stealing shit, and I will be right back with you. All right, so we're out here in the field. We're gonna check out this little Sidekick. She's been out here for a few years, so it's about what you would expect. So let's take a little walk. So it didn't look like this before. I had it all pressure washed and cleaned off, but years of sitting, it'll do a thing. So all the tires are a little low. Yeah, that sounds great. It's a mouse house. Hopefully they didn't get too much into any kind of wiring, but we're gonna find out. That might be why. Whoa, that's terrible. Well, there's a dry air thing that's knocked over, so that's not doing anything. Whew. Yeah, there's that smell. Last time I smelled that was a car that was given to us that it ran through a flood and just kind of lived in it. So, dang. Got a little dent in the roof. We'll just do a little, what is that? Just do a little bit of backyard body work. That's flat too. No mirrors. Perfect. Just starting to get the rust on her. Oh, never mind. It pretty much wipes off. Sweet. Down a fender. Thought the headlight was smashed, but it's not. So we had a fender, grill, bumper got a little kiss to it. So I don't know how easy it is to find those parts, but maybe, just maybe, that'll be why we're gonna build bumpers for it. And maybe we do something crazy. I gotta get this thing on a lift and see what's underneath it, but front bumper's it's seen better days. Anyway, let's figure out how to get this nasty thing up on that thing and get her home.
That thing actually pretty strong.
We're gonna find out. who made it in didn't make it out. I mean, you still won, but also I won. Okay, so you've all seen cars get cleaned before, so I won't bore you with doing it in slow motion or any of that stuff. I'm just going to speed it up, but you'll be able to kind of see the before and after. I'll do a clip here and here. Well, turns out the paint's a little thin, to be expected. I don't know what it is about old white paint, but it just turns out looking like trash. But this thing's been sitting out in the field for a long time. It's, I don't know. I think we can bring it back around. I think probably have to change the color or use some of that implement paint that you see people using these days. Just something to protect it a little bit better, but looks like so far we've got that fender is toast, the grill is not great, front bumper is up to par, missing a piece of trim there. Inside we got lots of water I got to get out. All the interior panels should be in this thing, I thought. I don't know where the center console ended up at, but it's around. Oh, there's part of it right there. I thought it had more that covered some of that stuff, but anyway, looks like it's a non-AC vehicle, but that's okay. Either way, so what do you guys think we should do with it? I'd like to. First thing I got to do, I know, is I got to get all the bad stuff out of it. Kind of wondering if I shouldn't just fill the engine with stuff and let it sit till the next video, and try to crank it around and see if maybe we can get it to turn over. I don't think it will, but it's been a long time since I messed with it. Last time we just started cranking the bolt, and I don't remember putting anything in it, so it's a good reason why it probably wasn't going to spin. I'm thinking throw a little bit of different goos down its throat and see what happens. Pull the valve cover, that sort of thing. But as for now, it's home. It's cleaned up enough to go in the shop. Didn't want all that moss and mold and yuck and whatever else was on it. I gotta get that mouse corpse out of it, but I'm just gonna run a vacuum through it, and that's gonna be the video. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Tell your friends. It's this one's gonna be an interesting project. We got a lot to cover, because it's been down and out for quite a bit. But anyway, in the comments below, tell me your thoughts and your wants, and kind of what you think we should do with this. And let's start this series off with a lot of fun, besides, you know, the dirty part, pulling the motor and all that jazz. Once I remember how the hood pops, because it's been a long time and I didn't see it underneath the dash, but it's probably around. Sir? Sir! Only 132,000 on the clock. And they let her lock up. A short story about this car, though. It was given to me by a lady. Her daughter had passed away, and she let the daughter's boyfriend drive it, and he ran it without oil. Clearly, I don't know if he hit a mailbox or what, but did something to that side. Anyway, she couldn't stand to see us sitting in her driveway any longer. Every time she saw it, it hurt. My dad had went through something where he needed a smaller vehicle and thought it was going to be perfect, but it ended up being a lot more work than we were ready for at the time, so we found him something else. And now that he's gone and all those cars are gone, now we're going to try to do something positive with it, like I told the lady I would many years ago. And yeah, I would be interested to see what you guys come up with. I think this is going to be fun. So anyway, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.